Hey everyone, Joe here with the Idaho Prepper channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Wave 2 portable air conditioner slash heater unit by Ecoflow and its power supply companion, the Delta 2 Max portable solar generator. Let's check them out. So, one of the most frequently asked questions I get in my comment section is, hey Joe, I'm new to preparedness. Where's a good starting point? What's the first thing I should buy? And normally I would have told them, maybe put aside some water. I don't know, maybe build a 72-hour kit, put some rice and beans in Mylar bags and stow them away. Now I'm thinking, you need to get yourself a portable air conditioner slash heater unit and a solar generator right away.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Just kidding. No, but in all seriousness, obviously, if you're new to preparedness, this is not the starting point. However, if you do live in a warmer or hotter region where your temperatures get upwards of 110, 120 degrees in the summertime, and the probability of rolling brownouts is on the horizon, this probably would be in my top 10 list of preparedness items to get. So for today's video, I'm going to be unboxing both of these units, but this video is going to be focused on this AC unit. So obviously these are luxury items, but like I said, if you live in a warmer region, obviously we're approaching summer and the potential for brownouts is definitely much higher than it normally has been in the past. This definitely might be something you want to consider. I should say before this video gets started that this video is sponsored by Ecoflow. They were kind enough to send me both of these units, so I am going to be doing review videos on both of them. And I probably won't start either one of these videos getting into the nitty gritty, all the specs and watts and volts and stuff like that, and bore you with that. However, I am obligated to kind of give you a rundown on that stuff, but I'll probably save all that stuff towards the end. But the first part of this video, I'm just going to kind of give you a basic average person's take on what this unit does and what this unit does in conjunction. Probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook it up to my pop-up camper and maybe set it up in my tent and see how the heater does and then see how the AC unit does and just kind of give you an honest take on both of these units. So let's get these open and see what they look like. All right, so the first box I'm going to open is the Delta 2 Max. So let's see what we've got here. So I will say the box is definitely really heavy. Feels like it's about 40-50 pounds, something like that. So all right, so it looks like we have some type of component box, but yep, that's definitely what it looks like. Looks like the charging cables. All right, so put that aside. Go ahead and remove this. All right, that looks like a nice unit. So I'm going to go ahead and lift this out and show you what it looks like. All right, so right off the bat, it is a beautiful unit. This is the side profile here. I'll go ahead and spin this around so you can see. All right, so here it looks like just a little panel door. Looks like that's where the charging cable goes and the solar cables go to charge the unit. And then it looks like we have 6 AC plugs right here. And it looks like we have a 12-volt DC plug right here for your cigarette lighter charger. And then 3 AMAX charging ports here. And then I'll go ahead and spin this around and on the display screen right here. So I'll go ahead and power this on with the power button. And there we have it. So it says 99 hours, 11% battery life, I guess. So it doesn't come fully charged. So I'm going to have to charge this up. But again, this is just my first take. So this is, I'm just kind of going through what I see as you see it. But it looks like it has a USB-C 100 watt plug, two of those, and then some USB ports, USB-A and USB, I guess, fast charge. So that's really cool. And then this unit does have Bluetooth capability, and there is an app for your smartphone that you can download and pair this unit with, and you can basically operate this entire unit with the app on your smartphone. And then here you have your extra battery charging port. So these units do have the ability to attach to a secondary external battery that you'd purchase separately, and it just kind of gives the whole unit like extra power. All right, now let's get the air conditioner unit opened and see what we're looking at here. All right, this seems to be probably some adapters, and then this here looks like one of the vents, I suppose. Looks like we have the directions and the instructional manual. Just like some more pieces. Pull this foam out. Wow, and there's the unit right there. That is beautiful. All right. So, and then, oh, I guess there's, I think this is the like stencil, or this is kind of just a foam piece that allows you to run the vents outside of your car or your tent. So I think that's what that's for. So I'm going to go ahead and read the instructional manual here and get familiar with this item, basically figure out how to turn it on and how it functions, and then I'm going to report back and show you guys how this all works. All right, well, we are having a relatively warm day here in North Idaho. It's probably, I don't know, 65, 68 degrees. So you got to take what you can get. As you can see, the sun is kind of peeking through that dark, ominous cloud. But yeah, this is what you call a warm day in North Idaho. So I have the air conditioner unit by Ecoflow set up inside of my pop-up camper here, which I just have set up in my driveway. And we're going to see if we can't get it cooler inside there than it is out here. So let's get this going before it starts snowing again. All right, so just to kind of show you what the outside temp is right now. So it says 85, but we just had a cloud go over the sun there. So it actually feels more like 75 out here, but it could be 85. I don't know, but let's go inside and we'll see how warm it is in here. All right, so this is kind of how I have everything set up. And those of you who know, who ever owned a tent or a pop-up camper, you know that when it's sitting in the sun, it actually gets warmer inside. So inside here, it definitely feels like 85 degrees. All right, so as you can see, I have our Delta 2 Max solar generator sitting on the table here, and I have the Wave 2 air conditioning unit set up right here, and it's plugged in. Nothing's turned on yet, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to turn the generator on first. And it is reading that we have 91% battery, which reads about 99 hours of power. All right, next thing I'm going to do is turn the AC power on the back here. And that red indicator light shows that there is power going to our unit here. So I'm going to go ahead and power this up. And because see how this light here is kind of an orange color, that means it's set to heat. So I'm going to go ahead and change this to cooling. And as you can see, there's kind of like a little snowflake indicator right there. It's indicating that we are in air conditioning mode, along with this blue light that basically means that it's blowing out cool air. As you can see, I have both of the vents kind of just shooting outside. Because this is a pop-up camper and I don't have really any fixed windows inside here, I just can kind of zip things up and zip things down. This is pretty much the best I could do as far as getting the vents to go outside. But so the unit is showing that it is 65 degrees inside the camper. And we're going to go ahead, because it's set to 80 degrees because I had it on heat earlier. I'm going to go ahead and turn the temperature down all the way to 60. So the coolest this will go is 60 degrees. So I have the unit set to max, and we have the fan set to max air blowing out. So basically the max setting means that it is basically using the most amount of power. And then I hit the button again, and that brings us to the Ecoflow mode, or eco mode. It just means that it is conserving the most amount of power, which means that you get the longest runtime out of the unit. The downside is that it's just not going to cool your room down as quickly. But I think for this test, we're just going to set it to max. I'm going to let this run for an hour, and then I will check back and see what the room temperature is. So one of the cool features about these units and about this system is that it comes with an app for your smartphone, and you can basically control both the generator and your AC heater just with your smartphone app, which makes it really nice if you're in your sleeping bag and you have the unit running and you don't want to get up out of bed. You can actually just control it right from your phone. Or if you're out and about, you're on a hike and you want to turn on your air conditioner inside of your camper so that your camper is nice and cool when you get back from your hike, you can do it from your app. All right, so I'll just kind of show you real quick what this app looks like. So we'll go ahead and tap on the air conditioner heater unit, and it shows that it's functioning right there. Basically shows you the temperature that we have it set at, which is 60 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the mode right here that it's on. So we are on manual. I'm going to click over to max, and then it has sleep mode, and then it has eco mode here. So we'll click out of there, and then you have your heat button here if you want the unit to start blowing out heat, or you have a fan button here if you just want it to be a fan. So we're going to keep it on cool. It also has a timer here, so you can set it for as long as you want. I'll cancel out of there. And it shows that the temperature that's blowing out of the unit right now is between 62 and 63 degrees. And it has the off button here where obviously you can turn the unit on or off. So it's been about 15 minutes. And our room temperature is reading about 61 degrees, which is really nice. We're almost to our temp goal. Still got it running at 60 degrees with the fan at max speed. And we'll head on over to our generator here. Just hit that on, and it is reading that we have 39 hours of battery life, or 89%. All right, so I just wanted to show you guys this real quick. So here we have the AC unit still set at 60 degrees, but our room temperature is now at 59 degrees. It was just at 58 a second ago. So it's actually colder in here than what we have the AC unit set to. And like I said, the air that is coming out here is just crazy cold. I mean, that's just like Arctic cold. So very nice. And I think we still have like 5 hours of battery life, or 4. I think we have like, let's see, 4 hours. Okay, so yeah, lots of battery life left. It's 4 hours of battery, and 78%. So pretty awesome. So before I conclude this test on our air conditioning unit, I just wanted to remind you guys that I did conduct the entire test with the air conditioning unit set to the max setting. So had I had it set to the eco setting, I would have gotten a much longer runtime from the AC unit from our battery. So something to keep in mind. If you do set this air conditioning unit to the eco setting, basically the only difference between that and max is I think the fans aren't as high. So it's still the same cold air that's blowing out. It's just not coming out as fast. So you get a longer run time, but it just doesn't cool down your room as quickly. So that's pretty much the major difference. But yeah, if you have it set to the eco setting, it's going to last a lot longer, just not going to cool things down as quickly. So just wanted to mention that before I concluded this test. All right, so we are back and we are ready to do our heat test. So it is, see if you can see that, it is 42 degrees outside tonight. And we'll come into our camper and it is up just a little bit inside at 46 degrees. So we have our solar generator all charged up. We have the Ecoflow Wave 2 ready to heat up the camper, and I'm going to be hanging out in here for the next hour, basically trying to see how warm we can get it inside here. So got it all plugged in, and I will go ahead and turn our generator on here. So we are fully charged, 100%. Come over on this side and we will turn our AC power on. All right, the red light is indicating that it's on. We'll come over here and turn our unit on. Switch it over to heat. All right, it is at heat and we have it set. I'm just gonna max everything out so we're at 86 degrees, which is as high as it will go. Have the fan all the way up. And we have our unit on the max setting. All right, so I already feel the air coming out of here. It is starting to warm up a bit, so that's nice. All right, so it's been about an hour and a half, and our generator is reading 67% with about 3 hours remaining on our battery here. And our heater is at full max capacity, full temperature with the fans at full speed. So it's reading at about, we're at 59 degrees in here, and our thermometer over here is reading 57, so not too far off. I'll go ahead and we'll show you the temperature outside, but let me see if I have my flashlight. Yeah, I got my flashlight. All right, and it is 41 degrees, so it's getting colder outside. I can tell that it was getting colder outside inside. So in all fairness, I will say, being in a pop-up camper, these are definitely not the most insulated shelters. That's for sure. So this heater is doing what it can. I will say I'm more impressed with this unit as an air conditioner than as a heater. So I'm going to give this another hour and see how much warmer we can get it in here. But I think we have pretty much reached the limit of what this unit can do as far as heating up a pop-up camper. So one of the questions that I'm already kind of anticipating that I'm going to get in the comment section is, hey, Joe, why don't I just get like a regular AC unit or heater unit and plug it into my solar generator? The thing is if you were to just get like a conventional AC unit or heater and plug it into really any solar generator, it's just going to bleed it dry so quickly. That's what makes this unit here so special, is because it's specifically designed to maximize the amount of power that a solar generator could provide. So that's kind of how you have to think about this unit. So when it comes to like free AC, this is pretty much the only thing on the market that can do that for you. So not a bad deal. I mean, if you're in a real hot climate and you're trying to cool down your tent or your camper and you don't have access to power, but you do have solar, you can run this and keep cool for free all day. So that's what makes this unit so special. like I said, I'm going to go ahead and kind of read you some of the stats from this document because, I'm not an electrician and I'm not even going to attempt to pretend to be one.
It was my understanding that there would be no math.
This is the fastest cooling and heating portable AC unit on the market. The Wave 2 has the ability to drop 18 degrees in 5 minutes in cooling mode, which is around 5,100 BTUs, or raise the temperature 18 degrees in 5 minutes in heating mode at 6,100 BTUs. So that's pretty impressive. It has a long 8-hour runtime with an add-on battery. So I don't have the add-on battery, but this unit, you can actually purchase a secondary battery and just connect it to the bottom of this unit and plug it in. And it's basically like a self-contained unit. You don't even really need the generator to operate it. And then that battery can actually also receive the wires for the solar panels, and you can just have like a self-contained solar AC/heating unit if you want, and not even buy the generator. So, as a portable AC with its swappable add on battery, the Wave 2 can operate wirelessly for up to 8 hours in eco mode. With Ecoflow's advanced software algorithm, the Wave 2 offers multiple modes and app control, ensuring it runs quietly at around 44 decibels in sleeping mode and runs up to 8 hours in eco mode. There's virtually no installation required other than just hooking up these vent tubes and hanging them out a window. So it's really easy to set up. You can pretty much set it up anywhere. You just need, a way to vent the air that comes out of the unit, and that's pretty much it. So these units will pretty much fit anywhere. You can obviously put them in a pop-up camper or an RV or your tent or even in your vehicles if you need to. So the Wave 2 has 5 different ways of charging it. So you can charge it with the solar panels. You can charge it just by plugging it into a wall. You can charge it with your solar generator. You can charge it with the external battery. And you can also charge it from your vehicles if you need to as well. So that's really impressive. And I think that's one of the main differences between this new Wave 2 and their older design. It didn't allow you to charge it from like your vehicles and things like that. You're pretty much just reliant on a plug or your solar generator. Ecoflow is about capturing energy, storing energy, and now using energy in a smart and innovative way. Ecoflow's newest addition to their lineup of smart devices aims to simplify everyday living with innovative solutions such as the Blade, an automated lawnmower with lawn sweeper capabilities, and the Glacier, an all-in-one device that triples as a fridge, freezer, and industry's first integrated ice maker. And finally, the Wave 2, the follow-up to the most powerful and compact AC and heater unit on the market. All right, guys. Well, that's going to conclude my review of the Ecoflow Wave 2. I will definitely say now that I've had time to review this unit, it has definitely made me reconsider my initial opinion on this unit as far as it being a luxury item. If I lived in a warmer region where you hit the temperatures between 105 and 120 degrees in the summertime, and then you have that high probability of rolling brownouts, I would definitely have an item like this as like my top 10 must have preparedness items. So it's no joke. You hit those temperatures, 110 degrees. To have a unit like this, you could put out some solar panels and cool your house down or cool a room down. I mean, that's just like the difference between life and death. So having a unit like this is just going to put you a cut above everybody else. So if you are interested in purchasing this unit, I will make sure to leave discount codes in the description, as well as links to where you can purchase one of these units. So let me know in the comment section if you agree with my assessment on this unit or not. And also, if you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and hit that notification bell at the top of your screen. So with that said, until the next time, stay prepared.